Motorways, they're considered to be our safest routes statistically in the UK. This is due to the fact that they're well maintained and everyone's travelling in the same direction at similar speed. But collisions can happen, and due to the speeds involved, these can be pretty catastrophic. In my experience, collisions occur when drivers are joining or leaving the carriageway or changing lanes, and they just don't see other road users. Having an awareness of traffic ahead will give you time to react to the traffic which is slowing or stationary. Have an escape plan should you be the rearmost vehicle in a queue of traffic. Think about pulsing your brake lights or using your hazard lights as you slow down. Matching your speed to the traffic in lane 1 as you use the slip road is key. Use your indicators to make you more visible. When leaving the motorway or dual carriageway, it's always good practice to be in lane 1 at the half-mile marker and indicate your intention to leave at the 300-yard marker. Remember, the hard shoulder is for emergencies only, and if you find yourself in a queue of traffic, emergency vehicles may be using the hard shoulder at speed to get through this traffic. What goes through your mind when you see a broken down vehicle on the side of the road? I always think about why they're there. Is there a crash? And is there debris in the road? Have they had a blowout, especially lorries who leave their tyre carcasses in the carriageway? Has a load fallen off from a van and is still in that live lane? Don't be drawn into looking at the breakdown, look for the causation factor. Do you know where you are? On the side of the road, there are red, white and blue posts on these motorways, and they're called meter posts. They're green, white and red on dual carriageways, and they're spaced 100 metres apart, and they've got numbers on them which can pinpoint precisely where you are. They'll also direct you to the nearest emergency phone on the motorway. If you need to call for help on your mobile phone, use these numbers, but more importantly, ensure that you've got the correct motorway or dual carriageway. Speed+speed roads are roads which you would generally find in the countryside, just wide enough for a single vehicle with passing places dotted along the route. We call them speed+speed because if you apply the basic driving rule of being able to stop in a distance you can see to be clear, you should be able to see double the distance so that the oncoming driver has somewhere to stop into. They would need their own bit of space to stop within that road, so we apply the rule that you should be able to stop in half the distance that you can see to be clear. This gives each driver enough room to stop safely. We can also use the width of the road. By positioning onto the offside verge, we can extend our view so that we can be seen by oncoming traffic earlier, allowing us more time to react to each other.